Hello everybody, this is Moses from Zatar Gardens, and this is episode 183 of Gardening Without Edits. I just finished filming. If you watched 182, I'm wearing the same clothes because I'm hurrying up trying to make as much videos as I can before another storm comes through. I get a lot of questions about how I keep my trees short, and I have tons of videos on that, but they also say, what tips can I give them? And sometimes you just have to walk through the garden and see the garden talks to you and tells you, hey, tell your community about this. This is what you would notice, and why aren't you sharing it? So I'm gonna show you that right now. Let me flip the camera around. I'm gonna show you my green Persian sour plum. This is a Genetic. We eat it with salt. It's kind of like a Granny Smith apple. You eat that. It's a Granny Smith apple, if you didn't know, is a unripe apple. It's really sweet and orange color. This plum, when it's ripe, is really tiny, really small, and sweet and orange color as well. That's a coincidence. But it doesn't taste good. Neither does the Granny Smith when it ripens. So this is good with salt. It's very, tart, crunchy plum when it's unripe. So regardless, isn't it pretty? Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the pretty flowers. Isn't that nice? I could just stay in my garden all day long, everyone. Just for a small tree. Let me back up. Look how many flowers that is. Look how productive that's gonna be. Okay, so actually I'm gonna stay right here. This is how I found out. This is where you can have a very productive tree and keep it short. Okay, this is how you know. You let it flower. Let the tree flower, because that's why it's very hard to do your 3 or 4 Ds, damaged, diseased, and damaged, diseased, oh mercy, I keep forgetting the dead. Damaged, diseased, and dead. I think that's what it is. When you prune your branches. But when you let the trees grow, you can find out, oh, that branch is dead, that branch is dead, that branch broken. You can cut them out because you see no leaf growth. Okay? Well, when you want to know where the production is, you let it flower and you find out the limbs that are just not going to produce anything for you. See, it's all leaves. So why keep any of this if I'm trying to keep the tree short? There's going to be no fruit on this limb except till that point right here where the flowers are, right here I'm touching. So right here, cut it. Why have all this? Why have all this? You want a short tree, don't let this grow. Don't let this grow. Do you see all this? Don't let that grow. You only will find this out easily if you let it, well, see, this is kind of sad. Am I gonna cut this whole branch just because the tip has flowers? But it's up to you. You are the master of your garden, master gardener. See all this? Like, why have all this clouding and growing into this pluot and into this ultra dwarf Santa Rosa plum? Why have all this growth when it's not gonna give me anything this year or maybe even next? It probably will give me next year though. See all this growing over there? Why have it? So you want this. You want to see buds like this. You see those bumps? That's what you want to see. You don't want to see any leaves. If you see leaves, it's just going to produce vegetative growth. Isn't this pretty though? Let's zoom in again. Just love it. I just love it. And there's a bee here too. I should really back off, It's been raining so much. And that's another question. You know what? I'll make it another video. Oh, yeah, hopefully I can. My arm's killing me. I'm gonna make another video about bees and pollination in the rain. I've been getting so many questions about that in California. All right, happy gardening, everybody. Bye.